Finally getting the last Warlock exotic to finish my collection. The Warlock exotic chest piece, the Starfire Protocol, has been brought forward from Destiny 1. Pretty much identical in appearance, the exotic perk on the D2 Starfire is a straight up improvement from the D1 version. Just for reference, the D1 Starfire Protocol gave you a second fusion grenade charge. That was it. This wasn't all that interesting at first, since Sunsingers could already spec for 2 fusion grenades, but after the changes made to Touch of Flame and Viking Funeral in the Sunsinger skill tree, Starfire Protocol became a far stronger exotic. In my opinion, after the changes were made, I rated Starfire as one of the best Warlock exotics in the game, at least for Sunsingers. Anyway, D2 now. The Starfire is back, so let's look at the exotic perk. So the Starfire Protocol will again give you a second fusion grenade charge, but will also grant you Rift Energy on a fusion grenade kill. The amount of Rift Energy we get back from a fusion grenade kill isn't specified, so let's do some quick testing. Killing an enemy with a fusion grenade, regardless of how much Rift Energy you have, will completely refill it. I was honestly only expecting this perk to give about 25 or maybe 50% of your Rift back, but the whole thing? The potential of both Healing Rift and Empowering Rift are both high, depending on the environment. Then the ability to get them immediately back to back sounds insane. Let's quickly look at a build before we take this exotic out into the wild. The Starfire comes stock with a Solar Impact mod, which isn't really helping your grenade or Rift charge too much, so changing it out for a Solar Ordnance mod or a Solar Paragon mod would be my preferred choice. This exotic works exclusively with fusion grenades, so we are tied to using the Dawnblade subclass. As for the skill tree, I believe there is far more potential with the Achievement of Sky, mostly for the Hit Rises perk. Not only will getting airborne kills give you chunks of grenade and melee energy back, but casting your super will fully recharge all of your abilities. So let's recap. We have 2 fusion grenade charges, which will fully cool down our Rift if we get a kill with one, and we have skill tree perks that give us much faster grenade and melee energy, and will even fully recharge all of our abilities when casting our super. This configuration really reminded me of Radiance from Destiny 1, at least in terms of faster ability cooldowns. Just to finalize the build, I highly recommend using a rocket launcher, simply because getting airborne kills is easy with a rocket. Places to use this Rift oriented build? Pretty much everywhere. In patrols and general strikes, even nightfalls, having a Healing Rift will go a long way in keeping your team alive. Or even in boss encounters, putting down an Empowering Rift will almost give your team a Weapons of Light buff. The only downside to Rifts is that you need to remain in them to gain the benefits they provide, but since you can deploy Rift after Rift after Rift after Rift with this build, you can almost simulate what it was like to have Blessing of Light or Weapons of Light from D1. Almost. Rifts are honestly good to have in all environments, but the place where I found them the most helpful was the Calus fight in the Leviathan raid. Putting down an Empowering Rift during the damage phase of the fight will greatly increase the amount of damage your team puts out. Then by easily refreshing your Rift by fusion grenading a Warbeast, you can have an Empowering Rift ready for all 4 plates, massively helping your team. Just to provide a quick reference, my team will usually have 1 Empowering Rift per damage phase, and we would kill Calus in 2 full rotations, but only just barely. With Empowering Rifts on every single plate, we didn't even need the full second rotation anymore. If your team is short on Warlocks, then using this method with Starfire and Empowering Rifts will completely make up for it, completely ramp up your damage, and make Calus a lot easier. In short, use the Starfire and have a blast putting down Rifts everywhere. So what do you guys think of the Starfire Protocol? Do you think it's worth using Dawnblade for? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys.